That's the calm after the storm, folks. We had a little bit of rain this morning. April showers bring May flowers.
What do you call here? 120.
Oh yeah.
Local number.
I hear hummingbirds. I hear hummingbirds. That's beautiful out. Eagles flying around here right now. Gotta watch this little guy. Eagles will eat him up real quick. So I'm hoping this Butea puts out another center spear. And anyway, I still have this covered up. Well, I have an umbrella over top of it. It is growing. The Parajubea trellii is actually opening up a frond. So I'll do an update on that shortly. I did mark the spear and it is actually opening a frond, which is a good thing. It's funny, that kept its center spears and this Butea did not. And I don't have too much hope for that, man. That's a pretty freaking gaping big hole. I'm going to say that palm is toast. I'll have to rip that thing out, put something else in there. And something that's hardier. Done with Buteas. Done with Buteas. I noticed the cardiocrinum's coming back up too, which is a good thing. And check out some of the videos I did for Wendy's channel there on the Camarops. Camarops palms in town, doing good. Lots of new growth on the bottle brush. All these bottle brush have new growth coming out on them. Olive tree. And I mean, there's a Camarops there. And actually this one's growing too. Look at that. That's the Brahia, right? Brahia's looking pretty good. These fronds can be cut off, but it is opening. Owl across the street. And then there's the Sable Minor doing its thing. And what else do we have here? We got a whole bunch of new growth in the garden. This time of the year is just absolutely insane in the garden. It really is this like North Pacific jungle. Everything grows. Listen. Hear the owl, barred owl. And where are we here? Check out the Cerifera. Cerifera, it's kind of buried by the Camarops humulus green form. There's a Cerifera, good, looks good. It's hard to see, but it did totally fine, right? And that one did good, right there. That one's opening up fronds. That was a Home Depot special, believe it or not. And then we got this bigger one here too. Camarop's been there for years. And like I say, everything's doing really well. You wouldn't know that we lost a few minor plants. Like a lot of the cordylines did freeze down, but then we have some that didn't. Like this one right here. Go figure, right? Cordyline, totally fine. We have several that are doing just fine. And others just kind of froze. We have some like right beside it that froze down. And then up here, hopefully this one flowers again this year. She flowered for the first time last year. And oh yeah, I see something right there. She is right there. See in there? This is a female right there. You can see the start of the flower. The males are ready to pop open. And beautiful ferns, western sword ferns. And then these Camarops did really good. That's that one there is from St. George, Utah. That's a Home Depot special. That one there, somebody gave me. I don't know where it's from. There's Sable Minor in there too. Hear that? So, you know, everything's looking pretty lush in here. Even though, like I say, some things took a real kicking in the winter months. Not the winter months, the winter week. The week of winter we had in late December, right? December we had 1 week of winter, and it did kick the crap out of some of the wimpy plants. But that's just the way she goes, folks. Just a reminder that we live in the Great White North. But there's Gunnii. I got to cut back. It's growing like a weed. And Caibiensis looks like it has some growth on it over there, which is good. I have to cut that back. And then, of course, there's the Pacific Dogwood. And this, that, and the other. I'll do a update on this one soon, too. There's a quick little video. And I'm hoping the Trithrinax comes back. It did take a kicking. But I can't pull the center spear out, which is a good thing. Anyway, and look at the gunnii, the growth on that gunnii. I got to keep that cut back. It's such a beautiful day out, eh, Miss T? It's actually, yeah, when the sun comes out at this time of the year, it's warm. Now it's warm, but it has been below seasonal. You know, in the mornings, it's been kind of cool. I can see some olive trees down there, loquat, fatsia trees, lots of growth coming on the fatsia. Trachycarpus, it'd be cool if this one bloomed this year. But, nah, I don't think so. I don't see anything coming out of it, but lots of growth. I've fertilized it, lots of good soil around it. Not much more I can do. Not much more I can do. And needle palms down there. Bananas still look like crap. I know Caleb keeps asking me about the bananas. They still look like crap. I'm almost thinking on digging them out and just planting some palm trees in there. Maybe I'm kind of done with bananas, but there's the growth on the fatsias right there. You can see coming out here. Fatsia trees, those ones got really burnt up badly in the summertime. It was a hot, that June blast of heat was just absolutely killer. Not good for the garden, but overall, you know, you look at it, like I say, you wouldn't notice, you wouldn't even know that it's been through winter. And look at that 30-foot laurel tree, man. That is just absolutely spectacular. Loaded with flowers. It's so fragrant, that thing. It's absolutely insane in the membrane, man. That's one of my cutting grown. I've grown a bunch of them. We have bigger ones on the other side as well. But that thing is just buzzing with bees and super sweet smelling. So that's cherry laurel. You got, this is the tan bark oak. And then we got bay tree. Big bay tree here that self-seeds like a weed. That's bay. One of many. A lot of bay trees around here. So, and there you go. So that's just a little overview of a very small portion of a very large garden. Here's evergreen vine holobolia, growing with evergreen clematis armandi, which is sending out growth, which is a good thing. That makes me happy. There we go. You see the new growth on the armandi. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. And like I say, if you're ever on the rock, look us up. I'll show you what we grow. It's better to see it firsthand than me just walking around with this silly camera, right? Look at the flowers on this thing. Just, it's nuts. They're just starting to open. They're actually late this year, right? And the rhododendron is coming up too. There's the reed grass. That's variegated reed grass. So that's coming up, which is cool. And not much more I can say. There's myrtle, tree fern in there, Australian tree fern. That's what she's looking like here at 48 degrees north latitude. Flower buds on this bay tree, Laurus nobilis. And lots of growth on these eucalyptus trees. That one I cut back and it's growing like a weed. The tender one hasn't started sprouting out yet, but there's no split bark on it, which is a good thing. So if it is indeed alive, it will start sprouting out all over this trunk. Okay, I'm waiting. I'll keep you updated on this one. This one actually froze down when it was small in 2008. And the Omanii looks good, no damage up there. Another gunnii in front of it. There's a gunnii here, right there. Right, so that's the way she goes this far north. In our wild, jungle-like garden. Thanks for watching, everybody. Have a good one out there and enjoy May. Cheers.